fashionably late, and it is 4:20 on 4/19, and it is 1 year after our 420 edition at the Branded Saloon. And Everybody Must Get Stoned is playing here by Mr. Bob Dylan. So I think it's a cosmic moment. We never start late, but we are fashionably late, and I hear it's all due to Boston. So Boston, we send you all our love, all of it, and please, help us with our traffic situation because it's crazy. But anyhow, we do send you all of our love. It is National Garlic Day, so we have some garlic scrumptious things that, trust me, they are very good. And it's Amaretto Day, so we will have some amaretto to dunk the garlic into. And what else happened on this day? Let's see. And BRaNDy RoW is the who. He is struggling to get here. He's a little lad from England finding his way to the Branded Saloon. And here's our amaretto. Perfect for National Amaretto Day. Yes, it's going to be a fun one. Yes, it is. And that's all sponsored by the Branded Saloon, our favorite Brooklyn venue in the world. On this day, April 19th, in history, let's see what happened. In Cuba, Fidel Castro resigned from the Communist Party Central Committee 1 year ago today. Wow. Did you know that? I met his brother once, and it was pretty crazy in Atlantic City. I was gambling in a back room. I wiggled my way. I had never gambled in my life, and I sat next to Castro's brother, and I won so much money that day. It never happened again, trust me. Pope Benedict the 16th was the Cardinal Joseph Ratzinger. He became that Pope right before this Pope. He became and unbecame the Pope. On this day, he became it. In 95, he was a very short-reigned Pope. And we all know he's living on some exotic island owned by the Vatican right now, living the life of luxury for the rest of his life. Poor guy. Chopper 4. It was the first time ever that News 4 used Chopper 4 on this day, NBC, to do the news. And that was in 1995 also. I wonder if they're connected to the Papa. Rodney King was awarded $3,800,000 on this day in compensation of his police beating. Although I'm happy he got that settlement, I suppose, that ended up killing him as well. It's just so sad. The whole thing never should have happened to begin with, and it did happen. And justice just makes no sense to me. They beat him up. He gets $300 million trillion, and then he dies. You know, from abuse of all that thing. He was on celebrity rehab. Yeah. So you get beat up, you get $3 million, and then you end up on celebrity rehab. Go fucking figure. And then you die. I know. That's the rock star life. God love you. God bless you, Rodney King. And you are a permanent angel in my world, and I hope you're doing well up above. It's the day that the Supreme Court outlaws excluding people from juries because of gender. Who knew? Did you ever know that? I don't want that person on my jury because it's an alien. Yeah, right? Exactly. I never get chosen for a jury. I have been on jury duty tons of times, and trust me, every time it gets even 1 ounce close, they let me go. They never want me on a jury. I would sit, too. I would, why not? They don't even want me there. So, jury duty, it's such a silly situation. But any gender can do it. That's what they say. What else happened on this day? Balky and Marianne wed on Perfect Strangers. Does anyone remember that show, Perfect Strangers? Balky? He became pretty famous for a while, that guy. Really? I think so. Is that where Tom Hanks came from? Was he on Perfect? Oh, he was Bosom Buddies. Yeah. It was like that. They were kind of similar shows, I think. They reminded me of each other. What else happened? Rosie Ruiz, the marathon race cheater, was arrested for forgery on this day. I wonder what she cheated her way into. To run in the marathon? I don't know. Maybe they should look her up. It's the day that Barbra Streisand recorded Between Yesterday and Tomorrow. Does anyone know that song? I never heard of that Streisand song. I'm sure it's good. I know everything she does is good. What else? What else? What else? I'm trying. Beatles signed a contract to stay together for 10 years on this day in 1967. You know that never happened. I know. So
3 years later.
It really makes me understand that contracts mean absolutely nothing because that one never ended properly. And on my way here, I did see Paul McCartney is playing at the Barclays Center in June. And right as I'm seeing it, I hear on the radio, did you know Paul McCartney is playing at the Barclays Center? And I was looking right at the poster at the same second. Now, what do you call something like that? 420, right? Exactly, because you know Paul McCartney loves his 420. He's always in trouble for that. And a tree grows in Brooklyn, speaking about trees. Tree Grows in Brooklyn opened at the Alvin Ailey Theater in New York City for 267 performances on this day.
That's like what? 4 years?
And that's a pretty long run. It's a good run, I suppose. Yeah. No, a year has 365 days, my love.
Okay.
Do the math.
More like 8 shows. It's 8 a week.
Yeah, well, 8 a week is. I don't know if they can do that. They're dancers, but you never know.
Oh, dance. I don't know.
Alvin Ailey. I just spent all weekend at the youth ballet Grand Prix in New York City. It was just insane. These little these kids, they were ages 8 to 19, and they are mind-blowing. The quality, their finals were in Lincoln Center, and oh my gosh, these kids, it's just, they look like they're like 20 when they're dancing up on stage. And then you see them in real life in the sidelines and they look like they're like 12. I know, it's so wild how different when you're on stage is to when you're like just walking around with your mother. It reminded me of a pageant. It's like these kids though, oh my God, it's like professional ballet for very little people. And they are all little people, let me tell you. I don't even think they eat. I mean, speaking of people that don't eat, our who today is right up, so BRaNDy RoW made it to the Brandon Saloon. How are you?
I'm okay, how are you?
Okay.
I'm
good. All right, so we're just going through the daily things and anything shouting out at you? We're not up to birthdays yet, but go towards the bottom.
Did you do the 24 British nationals?
No.
What's that?
No, what is that? What is it?
I don't know, you tell me. Including 24 British nationals.
Talking them, I can't hear you.
24 British nationals. And 20 children, 93. What is that about?
I don't know. Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Read a little above it, maybe. It's 2 lines.
The branch, David and compound near Waco, Texas.
Oh, that happened on this day. Yep. That's so cool. Waco, Texas. Do you remember that? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I forgot about that one. Okay. The branch. You remember that guy in Waco, Texas? They got busted on this day. David, what was his name? David, oh, somebody. It's the Davidian compound, it's called. But it wasn't the Kool-Aid one, but it was pretty similar. But this was the one where they had a fire after 51 days of a standoff. 74 people died, including 24 British nationals and 20 children. That was David something. It's a name we don't even want to remember.
When was that to this day?
That was on this day in 1993. I remember it put Waco, Texas on the map. That's for sure. It was one of those cults, and they had they were guarded. It was on the news every day. You don't remember that? You were 3 years old.
We talk about it.
Oh, well, that's what it was. Yes, that was a big, horrible thing. What else happened? Shirley Temple appeared in her first movie ever, Stand Up and Cheer. I love Shirley Temple movies. David Koresh, that's what it was. Thank you. Thank you for iPhones. Yes. David Koresh, that's who it was. He was like a Charles Manson kind of guy, but different, one of those characters that go down. Anyhow, Herbert Hoover, he invented a 5-day work week on this day. And the French Assembly decided an 8-hour work day on this day.
So
So between the French and the Americans, we have 8-hour work days for 5 days a week, and it all happened on April 19th. Go figure. Probably that's why 420 happened, because it was the next day, and it's like, fuck this, I'm smoking. And I'm like, now I get why. I always wonder what about 420. I hear all these rumors, and it's so not true. That's probably why. Exactly. Yeah, we just figured it out on this wonderful rew-who. Birthdays today. It is Hayden Christensen's birthday, Kate Hudson's birthday, James Franco's birthday. Happy birthday, James Franco. My daughter wants to marry you, as so many other people, I'm sure, but please put her at the top of the list. She has met you twice. And Dar Williams' birthday, Ashley Judd. You know, Ashley Judd, I love that girl, but like, there was all this stuff that she was running for Senate or something for Kentucky, and I was like, I'll move to Kentucky if Ashley Judd, and then she stepped out of the race. Screw you, Ashley Judd, come on. I guess she has too many skeletons in her closet from her family.
It's the Judd family.
It's the Judd family. She had to like step back, exactly. I know. Any other birthdays? Do you know any of these people? Paloma Picasso's birthday. Andy Chernoff, he got his name on here. He played at one of our Valentine's benefits. He played in Joey Ramone's band.
Alan Price.
Yeah? Do you know who? Alan Price?
Who else?
House of the Rising Sun. Dudley Moore's birthday is today. Dick Sargent, who is one of the Darrens from Bewitched. They were both Dick. Dick York, is he the first one? And Dick Sargent was the second one. The second Darren. It was hard to be the second Darren, but we held it together, right? Yesterday in my phone, my bass player just gave me this picture. It's Bewitched. I know.
Cartoon version.
Samantha, he always has like good old Donald. He's like Mr. Cartoon Network. There's Sammy. So one of her Darrens. It's his birthday. Who else? Jane Mansfield's birthday is today. And Angels in the Room, we always celebrate people who passed away on this day. And
Dudley Moore. Say Dudley Moore.
it was his birthday. He didn't die on this day. He was born on this day. But he is up there, so he is
Yeah,
up
that's
there.
right. How did Dudley Moore though? Is it alcohol?
I don't know. It was alcohol in Arthur, but I don't know. In real life, was it too?
Yeah.
It could have been. I don't know. We'll have to know when he dies on that day. But it's only his birthday on this day. But Charles Funk, he was the guy that invented the funk and wagnall. He died on this day. And it's like a dictionary kind of thing, the funk and wagnall. It's the encyclopediast funk and wagnall. It's like, go look it up in the funk and wagnall. That's what they used to say. I don't know. Isn't it funny? His name is he's an angel, so we like him. Benjamin Rush, a physician and abolitionist who signed the Declaration of Independence. He died on this day. Angel in the room. We got independence from thou country. Right? Yeah, exactly. Charles Robert Darwin. Without him, we would never know where we came from. He was the origin of species guy, the Darwin. Do you believe in the Darwin theory of evolution? Or the Adam and Eve theory of evolution? It's really one or the other, right? Exactly. I think Darwin, paved the way for a lot of people. And Hugh Lumpy Branham, who was Mr. Green Jeans. I don't know if anybody remembers Mr. Green Jeans, but he was on, oh man, what's the name of that show? Captain Kangaroo. That's right. Thank you. We got smart people here all the time. And that's enough bullshit for now. It is National Amaretta Day and Garlic Day. So when people share skeletons, you want to try the garlic? Which one? Okay, you want to dip it in the amaretto? Do you have a skeleton?
You smiled there.
What's your skeleton, little bunny boy?
Let me think about it.
All right. Here's our who, BRaNDy RoW. We'll be right back with guests. Sorry for the late start, but it is 4:19. We're just getting ready for tomorrow. Yeah.